gentlemen, introducing your host from the birthplace of extreme, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at, well, an average weight for a person of his size, Sean Bell Wilbur.
Hey, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Bury the Booking Podcast, Wrestling Podcast. My name is Dell. That is Devin. How are we?
I'm good.
That's
None of my
good.
backgrounds transferred over.
Oh,
I don't know.
It's look, man. It's one of those days.
Yeah, I ain't gonna complain too much about it. It's Father's Day.
It is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there. You know.
Yeah, forgot to say that on the other show.
Yes. So this goes for the Level Down podcast as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there, and soon to be fathers. That counts.
Yeah.
So you're not out of it doesn't exclude you. So
Getting credit for doing stuff you're supposed to do.
I mean,
Got to be a little toxic towards it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be it.
I don't want to sound too supportive.
Right, exactly. You gotta stay on brand. Do what you're supposed to do, and every day could be Father's Day. If you wasn't, if you wasn't so dang worthless. No, I'm joking.
Not paying that child support.
Mm-hmm. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are.
Mm-hmm.
This is the ones that aren't eating cup of noodles every day.
I was gonna say some names, then I was like,
"Oh yeah, that'd been rough.
That'd have been bad."
Yeah, this would have took a turn.
Oh man!
But yeah. So we are here for a good time, not a long time, ladies and gentlemen. This episode is not going to be a lengthy one. We're here for a prediction show. So we got coming up right around the corner. You got Night of Champions from WWE, which is next weekend. We also have AEW's Forbidden Door. So, we're going to do the previews for both of those. It's a big weekend next week. So we'll have some stuff to talk about in length for the next episode of the Bury the Booking podcast. Will be a little bit before Forbidden Door starts, but we'll be able to, fine-tune some things and talk about Night of Champions and the results and all that. But we're going to do a prediction shows today. So we're going to see what we're thinking, where the wins and losses are going to fall. So we're going to do that in just a quick short moment. So while we're wrapping up that'll be the meat and potatoes of this episode. We're going to give you your main course first. How about that? We're gonna give you AEW in a nutshell first. So without further ado, we are gonna kick off this show hot. The best way that any show could ever possibly open. It is with the magnanimous, the stupendous, the ultimate missed, because that's not a word, but it is now in this case. It is the greatest professional wrestling podcast segment in the history of professional wrestling podcasts. It is, without any further ado, AEW in a nutshell.
All right, AEW didn't give us much this week. These shows felt short, but we're going to start off with Dynamite. We backstage with MJF and Don Callis' family trying to recruit everybody for the huge wrestling match that he's got coming up. Everybody's pretty much on board with the Don Callis family, except for Andrade, who immediately rejected the idea of joining MJF, creating a lot of tension. The segment ends with a disappointing Trent Barrett left standing alone, but we move on. We get Kenny Omega versus Tony. This match, I'm sick of them just having Kenny Omega wrestle people so he can give a speech. Cause that's what it was. Omega, he was out there talking after the match. Then TMDK came to interrupt him. That was it.
Yep.
It wasn't worth anything. Kenny Omega. I'm sorry. The hype for Kenny Omega is more than what it should be.
We're maybe next weekend will change some things.
Maybe,
because now, it's Omega, it's Zack Sabre Jr. That match is gonna be good.
Since he came back from that little tummy ache he had, it ain't been good. For you.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
Death Riders versus Brodito. Brodito gets a W. We had Tommaso Ciampa backstage. He admits he doesn't need a list of any reasons why he hates Jericho. He just don't like Jericho. And because it's Tommaso Ciampa and he's great, I'm going to agree with everything he says. Screw you, Jericho. I'm moving on. Women's Owen Hart Cup Tournament semifinals. Mercedes Moné versus Hazuki. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't mad about this.
No?
I wasn't.
So this been I know you've been in the past. You've been very critical of Mercedes. How is Mercedes Moné's work thus far?
She looked like this one here. She looked like she knew more than Hazuki. Like she looked like she was carrying a match. She was like, "Yo, what are you doing, girl?" So I give it for Mercedes. She still gets a W. We had a little face-to-face with Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay. They going together. They going at each other at Forbidden Door. Ospreay questioning why Swerve never came to his aid after Jon Moxley attacked him last year. The exchange quickly turned personal. Both men vowed to win the Owen Hart Cup and earn their shot at AEW World titles. This is going to be fine.
Yeah.
This was the most disappointing match of the night. The 12-man tag team match, Team MJF, which is MJF, Kevin Knight, Kyle Fletcher, Jake, Okada, and Andrade, going against Team Briscoe, which is Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, Takeshita, Darby Allin. This was not what I expected in a 12-man tag team match. This was disappointing, but I know they trying to save some for Forbidden Door, so I let it slide. But I wasn't feeling this.
I didn't like that though. Real quick, I didn't. I know, like you said, we're getting this at Forbidden Door. We're getting the cage match, so I know I get that. But this is a very WWE thing to do, to where
it felt like a WWE match.
Yeah, like giving you the match because we have another match coming up, so it's just like this because you already have the match again, like within like the next week or something like that. I don't know. It like you said, it had that feel.
Yeah.
And I didn't care for it either. I just wanted to say that.
Then we got AEW Collision. We had the Young Bucks with Jack Perry going against the Lethal Twist. The Young Bucks get the W. Blake Christian, you need to sit down for a little bit. Like, I'm just saying, like, you the out of everybody, you the odd man out. We had the Survival of the Fittest qualifying match. Marina Shirakawa versus Chris Statlander. Chris Statlander gets a W. The Hurt Syndicate versus Warren Johnson and Zach Mason. Who... The Hurt Syndicate win.
They did.
Warren and Zach, I don't know what you're doing in life, but let's not do this. We had another Tommaso Ciampa and Chris Jericho face to face in the ring. They were just going at it. I can't stand you, Chris Jericho. I hate you a lot. Mystico versus Dante. Mystico beat Dante because nobody knew who Dante was. Pac versus Jay Alexander. Pac won. Pac doing all right. I'm liking Pac. I'm like an in-ring Pac if he don't talk.
Yeah, like those matches have been, so he's always been great, but just
don't say nothing.
Just have matches.
Yeah. Zack Sabre, Adam Priest, Zack Sabre Jr. gets a W. We move into the Owen Hart's Foundation Tournament semifinals. Athena versus Maya World. I was surprised that Maya World wins, but I wasn't upset about it. These ladies were doing all right. Yeah. And that was AEW. That was it.
Yeah. That was AEW in a nutshell. like you said, it wasn't. I feel like
have great weeks all the time.
Yeah, exactly. And then we're getting into Forbidden Door, so some of the stuff suffered, just like we were talking about with the massive multi-man match that suffered because we're getting that at Forbidden Door. We got one more episode of Dynamite to go before we get there, but I'm guessing it might be more of the same. We'll see.
Yeah, I think it's all gonna be filler till Forbidden Door. I don't expect anything crazy.
No, before we get there. Yeah, no. Same thing with Night of Champions for WWE. I think we had the match with Cody and Gunther with Sammy as the referee, and we see how that turned out. So
exactly how I expected it to.
Yeah, there was no real surprises there.
Oh, can I say one thing before we get? I know we're not going to dive in deep in WWE. Chad Gable and Rusev. That's where Rusev needs to be.
Right there. Okay.
Right there.
We were talking about it. We were talking about where you would place Rusev.
That's it.
And that we found our landing spot.
That's it. Okay. Him and Chad. That's it. Anybody on that level.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Rusev. That's his lane. I can see that.
Okay, yeah, and then hopefully, man, this Chad Gable thing, they better.
Chad Gable about to get a belt.
He better. He just oughta the iron.
They gotta give it.
The iron's getting hot. There's steam.
Yeah,
coming out of the iron. Just strike. Just do it. But yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about Night of Champions in just a second, but we're going to stay on theme, stay on brand with AEW after that nutshell, and we're going to talk about Forbidden Door. We're going to do our quick preview for the card of Forbidden Door, and listen, in no order, let's talk about the women's Owen Hart tournament finals. Let's talk about Mercedes Moné and Maya.
I think they're giving it to Maya World.
You think so?
I think so. I don't think that we're not done with Mercedes Moné. We're not done with her. But they have her, she lost all her belts.
Mm-hmm.
She's on a good reset. I need to see her build and keep climbing before we start handing her championships again.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And give it to Maya, give it the world. Let her ride out for a little bit. Let her get this W.
AEW doesn't normally do this correctly. They try it, but they don't normally do it correctly. But I think we're going to. I'm predicting Mercedes Moné to win.
Okay.
I think that it would help if she barely wins.
Okay.
If Maya wrestles the match of her life and was just right there.
Mm-hmm.
And you could also plant that seed and tell that story that Maya almost had her. She almost got over the hump, and any second, any moment could be her moment. Because I think you get Mercedes to I think you get her to All In. I just they treat All In as a huge deal. So I think you would put Mercedes Moné in the title match for the AEW Women's World Championship there. So there's that. So I think it would be cool if Maya World was on the cusp of winning, but Mercedes Moné wins. Let's talk about the men's side of the Owen Hart Foundation men's tournament. Let's talk Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay.
Will.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swerve ain't been good since he changed his music. Like, I'll be honest.
Yeah, that and, for almost the same reason that I said Mercedes Moné, it's Will Ospreay. He's got to go to All In to fight for the championship. He's got to. Gotta be. It's got to be Will Ospreay. I like he has to win it.
Yeah.
You gotta put the belt on Ospreay at the end of that. I think it's right.
I agree.
Let's go AEW Continental Championship match. Let's go Jon Moxley versus Bandito.
Bandito.
I think Bandito wins.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be upset at this, actually.
Let's be honest.
I would actually like, I would like that so much. I'm gonna. It's tough.
No, it's not tough. Jon Moxley's pathetic now. Pathetic. Soft. All this feelings. Come on. Where's the Death Riders at?
They're,
Any time Willa Yuta is tougher than you, there's a problem.
It's fair. That's fair.
Jon Moxley has gotten really, really soft.
Oof. I would like Bandito to win here, but I'm going to predict that Moxley retains. I was going there for a second, but then I'm like, I don't know. Let's do Kenny Omega versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Zack.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
We'll go Zack Sabre Jr.?
I got to. What's Kenny Omega's catchphrase? What do he do at the end?
The goodbye and good night?
Yeah, that's dumb.
Oh my
God. I ain't never wanted to smack somebody more in my life.
Ooh,
Kenny not getting this? Well, no, wait. They are partnering with New Japan.
I mean, yes.
And New Japan love Kenny Omega.
They do. But you also need something. You know what? New Japan's got to get something out of this. They got to get something out of this deal, right? I mean, at least you would hope.
Yes.
Let's go Zack Sabre Jr.
Mm-hmm. That's the right choice.
Let's go Zack
That's
Sabre
the only
Jr.
choice.
I think, you got to... Yeah, let's go Zack Sabre Jr.
Yep.
AEW World Tag Team Championship match. This is Adam Copeland and Christian Cage versus the Dogs.
Copeland and Cage are retaining. You don't want to upset.
Not in this first big defense.
Yeah,
that's not. Yeah. Give them. I think possibly whatever opponents they have at All In could be a good dropping spot for them, the titles, but not here. Not the Dogs.
My thing is this: you don't want to have. You gotta understand. Christian Cage is what, 52 years old? Adam Copeland is what? How old is he? Let's take a look. 52 years old. So you got 104 years worth of old men in the ring. Let's just give them their AARP card and have them sit it down. You know what I mean?
Have them ride to the sunset.
Because David Finlay is like, yo, they're like 20 years younger than them guys. You telling me two grandpas is beating up two 30-year-old dudes?
Hey, man. They listen, it's all, there's
I hope FTR gets involved.
There's decades and decades of experience there.
Yeah, that's why Christian shattered his femur jumping up and down. I saw that. Everybody else saw that. He jumped and shattered his femur. That's crazy. First off, I ain't know men got osteoporosis. You need some vitamin D, calcium, and sunlight. Supplements.
These powers combined.
And I like Christian Cage, but I don't like Christian Cage with Adam Copeland.
You don't like this team?
No. They're fine apart, but I don't like them together.
All right. I mean,
I know the
fair.
fans is like loving this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at the point now where I've seen it. I've enjoyed enough of the feel good moment. I've gotten past the nostalgia part of it. I'm done. I'm good. I've seen it. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. Again, like you said, I like Adam Copeland as a solo. I like Christian Cage as a solo. I seen this. Like I said, I enjoyed it. I'm okay with it. They won the AEW Tag Team Championships. That's a thing.
They got it.
Now I'm okay.
Move on.
Yeah, now I'm okay. Speaking of moving on, let's move on. Let's go to the AEW Women's World Championship. This is Starlight Kid versus AEW Women's World Champion Tekla. You better.
Like what?
You better.
Excuse me.
Thought her
the Starlight Kid. She's a tiny person. I didn't realize how tiny this lady was. You 4'11", 110 pounds.
This will be a fun match.
It will be. I was going to say something ignorant, but then it slide. You cut me off.
Oh.
I'll thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Oh well, okay then.
Something very crazy is about to come out of my mouth. I have no problem with the Starlight Kid. I've seen her work.
Mm-hmm.
She's not winning.
No. Tekla and all her weird, nasty, spitting energy.
Yeah.
As she vows to, end Stardom.
We should have brought in Momo. What is her name? Utami Hayashachita. I know a couple of Japanese wrestlers.
I felt like we could have did something else, some more of something with, with Stardom. We could have more representation, and this goes back to, come on, AEW, we could have some more women's stuff going on here.
There's tons of them.
Yeah, you could do a tag team match or whatever, you could do something. You could have, and any tag team representation from Stardom, versus, we got plenty of women tag teams in AEW as well. So you could do something. You could do more of something. But this is what we got. But Tekla's definitely winning this match.
I'm trying to see what Serena Deeb is doing. Let me see. Well, she was a wrestler a little while ago, back in the day. I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
She's arrested. What's she arrested for? Under the influence over in Florida. You're a bad influence.
you ain't no good, Serena.
She ain't doing nothing. Have you seen her in AEW?
I have not seen her.
Since like 2005, since 2025.
I haven't seen her in a little bit.
Wait, why is she on WWE website? I'm looking at her on the WWE website. Oh, this is from 2017.
Yeah.
I don't know. She ain't doing nothing with her life.
Yeah, there's plenty of matches that could be had.
Not with her though. I'm a technical wrestler, but all I do is roll. No, shut up, lady.
Which brings us to the steel cage match that we were talking about.
This better be good.
It better be. Like you said, we got cheated, we got slighted, but I feel like it was all because we were working towards this. And I guess it, puts an extra layer of story and extra layer of tension that they were trying to build for this cage match. This is going to be Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, Orange Cassidy, Konosuke Takeshita, and Darby Allin versus the team of Kevin Knight, Kyle Fletcher, Jake Doyle, Andrade El Idolo, and the AEW World Heavyweight Champion Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
I'm going to say that I don't want MJF people to win.
Maybe there's something between Andrade and that kind of messes it up.
I hope so. Because I don't want I don't want MJF's team to win. I want Briscoe's team to win.
Right.
But you never know with the.
You don't. You don't.
AEW always doing some crazy stuff.
That's very true. It could be something completely. I don't know. Like you said, AEW right now, it could be Orange Cassidy pins Jake Doyle or something like that, and then the match will be over. It could be it'll just be a steel cage version of the Dynamite match, which and for Forbidden Door, this year we're getting Kenny Omega and Zack Sabre Jr. Yes, we're getting Tekla versus Starlight Kid. Yes, and then a bunch of AEW matches. So Forbidden Door isn't really hitting the same as it used to.
No.
So, maybe next year it's the AEW revolving door. I don't know.
But Forbidden Door was good last year.
It was. Now, there's 2 matches. There's 2 matches. And only one of them is a title match.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. So, yeah. I mean, is the show going to be fine? Yes, it's an AEW pay-per-view. AEW pay-per-views are fine. We're not going to run into any problems. The match card, the matches are going to have high quality. They're going to be good matches.
I think we've gotten a lot over the past couple weeks. And they're not going to be able to deliver. You've gotten a lot.
I mean, there's been a lot of back-to-back stuff, and it does feel like Forbidden Door did come around really quickly.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. Really, really fast.
Yeah, and so I do agree with you on that. It was a quick turnaround. We were already, we come off pay-per-view and we're already heading to a pay-per-view. It's right there. And then with AEW, that never was usually the case. In AEW, there was time to breathe. There was weeks and sometimes months in between these things, and it gave time for storylines to develop and different ways and different things to happen and transpire from there. But I mean, there is definitely something to say about what you just said, and maybe I don't know. Matches will probably be good, but will the show hit the way that normal AEW pay-per-views hit? And it might not. It really might not. And also, you got to figure out with so much of a quick turnaround, how many people are going to buy this show.
Yeah, I don't even know.
How many people are going to see Forbidden Door, and especially with a show that doesn't have a world title match. You got MJF in a multi-person tag match. So it's not, it's not usually championship matches sell things.
Yeah.
They're your main events, and we don't have a world champion, a world championship main event. I'm thinking you do the tournament final. So I'm thinking you do Ospreay and Swerve. If you don't do the multi-person tag team steel cage match last, because MJF is in it, then I think you should probably do Ospreay and Swerve for your main. It's a tournament finals. It's going to be who's going to be the number one contender. You send the fans home happy knowing that Ospreay is going to be your number one contender, and he's going into home field advantage in a sense at All In with MJF. So I think maybe that's a good idea to do.
That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense.
So I think
makes sense.
Yes, I think that's a good way to cap things off there for your AEW.
But it's still AEW.
This is true. We have nothing but air and opportunity for the thing to completely derail and for stuff to just not go that way.
They're just gonna do what they want to do.
Yep, you're just gonna go ahead and do whatever it is that you want to do, and upset us in the process. So that's it for AEW and the predictions for Forbidden Door. Let's go to WWE side here. We don't have as lengthy of a match card, so let's round this out and let's go with Night of Champions from Riyadh. So in no particular order, but I do want to talk about steel cage match because we just talked about a steel cage match from AEW in that multi-persons match. This one on this side is going to be a steel cage match between Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. We both have talked at great lengths about how we don't care. But let's go ahead and get this one out of the way.
The sad thing is, I think that they're going to give this to Braun Breaker.
Braun beat Seth.
Yeah. I don't see the reason why we need to give it to him.
Does Braun Breaker beat Seth Rollins with some interference from Angelo Dawkins, who joins Division?
Ew, that sounds real dumb. But
yeah. I don't know.
But yes.
I mean, who knows? But
that's what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Montez is gonna be like, "Hey, dude, WTF?" And he be like, "Nah, you out here taking, R&B, R&B
pictures." We got a question.
Oh, we got a question.
Hold on.
Somebody
asked. I got posted in there. I'm sorry. I got to move quick.
Let's do it.
They asked, "What is Forbidden Door?"
What is Forbidden Door?
Yeah. I guess they don't watch no wrestling.
Okay.
You
want the textbook definition? Or
I don't know if I can post a link in there for them, but I'm gonna throw them a link.
Okay, nice. Yeah,
just in case they don't know what Forbidden Door is.
Yeah, it started with AEW and New Japan and the whole novelty of a company working with another company for a joint pay-per-view venture. Because
I'm gonna throw them a couple of links in there just so they can check out what Forbidden Door is. It's a good wrestling event.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got starting New Japan, AEW. You had Okada was part of Forbidden Door before, and you had the match with Bryan Danielson and all that. Like, I think it wore off because again we got two matches, and it's just like we've seen Zack Sabre Jr. on AEW before, so that's not like oh my god, we're getting Zack Sabre Jr. in the AEW ring. We've seen him, so that doesn't hit the same as it did when he first got there.
Correct.
Or when he first, had a match, but I mean, Forbidden Door was a decent event. Not saying this one won't be, but I think the novelty of it all has worn off.
I'm trying to figure out how to work this kick. Sorry. I got it. Because this don't said like 18 people was watching.
Oh, hi. 18?
Crazy.
There you go. Hello.
Okay. Go. I'm sorry. Go.
All right. Yeah. No worries. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what happens with Breakker and Rollins.
Nothing. This is dumb. We got to be over this by now. Like there's nothing else. So now you're gonna have what's the boy name? Montez whatever.
Montez
Ford. Black brothers.
Montez Ford beefing with Angelo Dawkins.
Yeah.
I know. I don't want this. But I feel like ever since we saw the social media posts with Montez and Seth Rollins doing that R&B cover.
Yeah.
Like
on some real. Well, I thought what song came to my mind? Contagious with the Isley Brothers. First thing that popped into my mind, I'm like, oh shoot, they about to.
Yeah, you got the all white.
Kill it.
Yeah, you got the all white. I said all it was missing was that parental advisory sticker at the bottom. They had that look. The Seth had that over the shoulder jaw, looking like they was about to do some real raunchy lyrics.
They was about to do the thing.
Oh man, but yeah, I don't know. Like that's where my mind's going. My mind's going to Braun Breakker winning, but there's something goes on, and
of course
something happens. Again, I don't want it to be the split of the Street Profits,
but it's gonna be.
Yeah, we're getting there. I'm not happy about this, but we're getting there. They
should have been left each other.
Yeah, no,
but not like this.
Yeah, like you said, before, a parting of ways.
Yeah,
a peaceful parting of ways. But we all know what this is. I would like, if it's to happen, I would like that Dawkins does join the Vision. That way he at least has Paul Heyman around, and that at least keeps him in the loop on things. Like, I don't want this to happen. I never wanted the Street Profits to break up and then it just be, oh, well, we finally got Montez Ford, which is what we always wanted. And we'll put the other guy in catering until his contract comes up.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
But look at him now. You see, he's starting to get into shape. He started to tone up a little bit.
Right. I feel like, there's an opportunity here, hopefully, that
he realized his job was on the line, and he like, you know what? Let me stop playing around.
It could be something where we're talking about Angelo Dawkins in a couple months, and we're not really talking about Montez Ford. Stranger things have happened.
Really?
Because the thing is, we already know about Montez Ford. Like, we already get it. But there's room for growth and room for a connection for Dawkins.
Okay.
Like, the character could take such a turn where it's like, yo, I wasn't expecting this. I really like this. Like, Montez is the thing that we know.
Yeah.
We know what he can do. We know that, the world would be his oyster if he's a solo act because the crowd would be behind him, all this and that. The charisma's there, everything. But just having a solo focus on Angelo Dawkins could do something for Dawkins. Like I said, especially if we can partner him with someone like Paul Heyman that is all aces anyway, and put him in the Vision. Maybe he is able to play off of some of that stuff, and maybe gets a chance to cut a scathing promo against Montez Ford and against the situation where, like, oh, you guys all you wanted was that, but I'm here to. I don't know.
I like how hopeful you sound.
I know.
You sound so optimistic.
I'm fantasy booking this thing in my head. Like,
I've already given up on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've fantasy booked this thing in my head. It's playing. I'm 2K general managering a storyline in my head because you got to do that to
let him go
to keep it interesting. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Give him a romance with Jade Cargill.
Speaking of Jade Cargill, that was actually exactly what I was jumping into. This is Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton.
Somebody gonna get hurt.
WWE Women's United States Championship match. What are we thinking?
Somebody gonna get hurt. Somebody gonna get really injured. These ladies is dangerous in the ring. Wait, who has the belt?
Tiffany's U.S. champ.
Oh. No, don't. Neither one of them should have it.
Hey, you know what? Just get, Jay loses the world championship. Just give her
didn't need it.
She didn't. Just give her the United States championship.
Tiffany happy.
Tiffany don't need it. She's got a stable. We got Meechin. We got B-Fab.
The worst stable. Now, let me stop talking about Meechin because she was on an interview with Stephanie McMahon. And I was like, all right, let me stop talking trash about her.
Listen, I find her very entertaining.
Yeah.
Have you watched her on Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her and another chick.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
Yeah. I'm sorry. B-Fab, you still ain't doing nothing.
Come on, man. Look. We got Meechin and B-Fab. You give Jade another championship. They could still, I don't know.
Jade need to take a chapter out of B-Fab's hair book and get that thing tied down. Walking around looking like R-Truth. It's always hilarious.
Yeah, that was bring it back to our Philly roots. That was a bad John there.
Yeah, that John was bad.
that was a bad John for real.
I say give it to Jade.
Yeah,
yeah.
Let's. I'm not hanging on to anything Tiffany Stratton.
Give it to Jade, and then have her go against Chelsea. Chelsea get the belt back.
I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So let's stick with the women real quick. Let's stick with the Queen of the Ring tournament finals. This is Liv Morgan versus Io Sky.
One part of me think they're going to have Liv Morgan get the W so the Judgment Day can finally fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't because who are you going to go against? You going to go against Rhea?
Isn't it
like you have to go against another champion,
right?
So you're gonna be a double champion, double belt holder?
Or I thought it was they would get a number one contendership opportunity for the person on their brand, which means Liv would wrestle herself.
Go for it. You might as well go for it.
Cause you just completely just wasted this Queen of the Ring tournament because the person that wins was the champion, so she doesn't have to defend it.
So then that means...
So is she in the tournament to not have to work for that night?
So
at SummerSlam?
So Io's going to beat her twice.
So Io would beat her.
And then beat her again.
And then earn an opportunity for it. What? Sure.
This don't add up.
No, it doesn't.
Somebody made a grave error.
Somebody's like, that's fine. Now, you know what? Now I want Liv Morgan to win because I want to see what happens here.
I do too. Let her win.
Yeah, Liv Morgan. Damn it.
Give it to her.
Liv Morgan wins the Queen of the Ring. Why not? Let's go WWE United States Championship match. Let's go Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints. And they're giving us first of all, I'm sorry. First of all, they're giving us a triple threat match on this show. Where Carmelo at, man?
I don't think Carmelo likes doing triple threat matches.
He'd be great.
I don't think he likes it because they take too much attention off of him.
I mean, yeah.
Carmelo like being the center of attention. And
Fair.
if you in a ring with 3 people, he's going to want to be in the ring the whole time. He's not going to be on the sidelines recovering or nothing like that. Like, yeah. That's not Carmelo Hayes.
That's not, no, true.
But have these 2 guys go at it. Let Trick win.
Yeah, Trick's retaining no matter what here. That's, that's the prediction here. Trick Williams retains.
Let him retain. Then you get the feud between Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes.
Take that to SummerSlam. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
Take that to SummerSlam.
There you go.
I'm cool. Okay. All right. I'm cool. If we get that, which we probably won't, but if we get that, that would be good. That would be cool. Let's do King of the Ring finals. Obafemi versus Jey Uso.
Obafemi versus Obafemi. Cares about Jey Uso.
Jey Uso might win this joint, man.
No.
Brock won't come out.
No. If Brock comes out, it's going to help.
Because Oba been talking real greasy.
He's saying facts.
Yeah, Brock come out, go cost him the match. Then that's going to give us the 3rd match.
Yeah, I can see that.
That'll give us Oba and Brock 3. Did we need that? No. But
do we need Jey Uso doing this again?
You do.
We've tried this.
You do if we're throwing if we're doing up the bloodline storyline and the orders from Roman to go get the other title.
This is why. First off, props to Jimmy for getting some type of recognition and all this.
Yes, yeah, right. Justice for Jimmy.
Because Jay, you suck. I never thought I would say that because I talk so much trash about Jimmy. But Jimmy, my guy, though. I respect the hustle.
Yeah, I like Jimmy Uso.
Jay always angry in somebody's face. Your yeeting is stupid.
Jimmy's the fun one. And
yeah.
I'm glad it's, he's so far recently has kept it in the confines of WWE and on TV, and he isn't the fun one where it's not so good. So yeah.
I don't want to see this show.
I don't want to see this either, but I feel like Jey Uso's gonna win that match. So let's look at it really quickly. Your King and Queen of the Ring for 2026. If we're talking about this, be Jey Uso and Liv Morgan, who's already the world champion, who's already the women's champion.
Stupid.
It's not the best. But
has she ever won the? She's won the Queen of the Ring before, hasn't she?
I don't remember. I know it hasn't been around that long.
No.
So it's only been around for it hasn't been around too long.
No, she's never won it.
All right, yeah. But yeah, I do.
This is gonna be dumb. This show, boy. WWE just be dropping the ball.
They just be doing whatever. WWE be doing whatever. So that brings us to our last match. That brings us to the WWE Undisputed Championship match. This is Cody Rhodes defending against Gunther and Sami Zayn in a triple threat match. What's going on?
Sammy winning.
You got Sammy
taking this. Sammy taking this.
You got
Sammy's.
You got Sammy winning in Riyadh.
Yeah. Of course. What? His people. They love him. Sammy get the W.
I think
Sammy get the W on some dirty backhand stuff. He takes Cody Rhodes out. Sammy takes Cody Rhodes out hard.
This is
able to get Gunther in the sleeper. Gunther goes 9-9. This is the Sammy we need. Come on. We don't need Gunther as champion. We definitely don't need Cody as champion.
I feel like
Sammy.
I feel like we're keeping Cody as champ.
Nah, Cody garbage.
Oh boy, man. I feel like Cody's retaining here. I don't know. I got that feeling.
Hope not.
I got that feeling. Yeah, I don't know.
Not.
I don't know. But
I can see it. I can see Jessica Carr coming out, Halula kicking Cody real quick. Something.
You just throwing this, but just stuff happening.
Random people.
Yeah, just stuff happening.
That's how the show gotta be.
Yeah.
The way the card's set up, you need some type of fun shenanigans going on. Like the card is.
Yeah, it looks like it's It
ain't the greatest.
No, it ain't the greatest. All right. So I guess that's why we have the shows. Yeah. That's why we have this show, so we can talk about it in a fantasy book. And, at most times, excuse the pun, but I'm doing it on purpose. Bury the booking. See what I did there? But that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode of the Bury the Booking podcast. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. If you were doing so, thanks for the question. Thanks for all of that. Please like, share, follow, subscribe if you have not done so. Follow us on socials. And next week we will be talking Night of Champions, and we will be fine-tuning and maybe second-guessing some of those predictions, depending on how this next week goes for AEW's Forbidden Door. Until then, we will talk to you next time.